Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing another hair extensions review. This time I got seamless hair extensions from Amazon. If you saw my last video, which I will link right up here for you, one of these places, you will have seen that I got some from Amazon, but they weren't seamless, and so I didn't really love how they sat on my head because I have thin, fine hair, so it was just a little too bulky and they were a little too long. So this time what I got, here's a picture of them. They are 18 inches and I think the color is going to match my hair better than the last ones. The last ones were a little too dark. However, my husband and I both think that it looks really good because it kind of did like a highlight low light look, but it's okay because this one I doubt it's gonna be perfect, but either way it should work. Hopefully. I'm going to open the package now and we're gonna see how it goes. It is a small box. This is, I believe it's 100 grams of hair, whereas the ones in my last video I think were like 120 or 125, something like that. These are 100, but they are shorter, so it should still be enough hair. I mean, and the ones last time was a lot of hair. It like was 3 times more than my hair now. So these should still work. It is 100% human hair by the brand Full Shine. Here's what the box looks like. They look a little dark, but whatever. This is a very small thing, so if you're looking for like a lot of hair and like really thick extensions, you already have thick hair and you're just wanting to add length or something, these probably aren't going to be for you. But they should work for me. So we got 8 pieces, 18 inch, 100 grams. It still feels weird holding hair not attached to someone's head. It's just real strange. I know I'll get used to it, but so it's in a little net. So first impressions, super soft, and it looks like a good quality. Like it doesn't get, like it gets a little thinner towards the bottom. That's kind of what hair does naturally anyways, usually. And this isn't that much, like that much different. It feels super soft. Yeah, real soft. So let's see the color. So it's a little darker, but it should blend nicely. Alright, so I'll give you a good look at what my hair looks like now. So I did straighten it, which I don't usually do, but I did for this video. So this is all of it in the front, all on one side. Pretty thin and fine. In fact, to really show you a good look at how thin it is, I'm gonna braid it for you. There, thin hair, like you can't see it. Okie dokie. I'm going to attempt at putting these in on camera without a mirror. It didn't go amazingly last time, but what the heck. So let's see what we've got here. We've got 2 1 pieces. We've got 2 2 pieces, and this is what a 2 piece looks like. We've got 2 3 pieces, and then we've got 2 4 pieces. Ooh, like this. So I'm going to section off a tiny little small amount in the back. So I do have a little bit of rubber there, which should help with the sliding problem. This is already close to the thickness of all of my hair together. Almost. I feel like these might need to be straightened a little bit because you see how they're kind of falling and some of them are folding a little funny, but we'll see. I'm really good at this. See how that's kind of bent? Probably need to straighten that. I don't even want to know what the back of my head looks like. I feel things poking through, but partially I think they need to be straightened. But I will show you. Grand reveal. You're kind of going to be seeing it before me because I can't really see in that tiny little viewfinder. But here we go. Okay, so it's thicker. I can't really tell the color difference. Can you? Like, it's a little darker, but I think in a good way. Okay, I'm gonna show you the back of my head. Tell me if it looks ridiculous. Goodness. Like, I can feel the bumps like crazy. But again, I think they need to be straightened a little bit. Can you see that? Part of it is my placement, because I do need a mirror. I think what I'm gonna do is go straighten it. I might have to replace them. Not replace them. But I will come back when I am done and have it maybe done properly and let you know what I think. Okay, so I've straightened them, I've put them in, I've taken them out, I've put them back in, take them back out. It's been a real struggle, and I'm glad you didn't come along with me because you'd have been real annoyed just like I was real annoyed. But this is what it looks like. This isn't even all of it. Like, girl, there's a lot of hair. I do have one beef because of how they came, you know, like kind of wrapped together, which I get that's kind of how they have to come. The part that holds the wefts together, I don't know what you'd call that. It was really like bent all wonky, which I think I did show you. It's been hard to get those not to be seen on my head. So I've had to change my placement a bunch because I kind of want to poke out. What I'm going to try tonight is laying them out with like a bunch of heavy books on top of them. See if that helps flatten them. Probably won't, but it's worth a shot. Don't think you're supposed to put heat on them because I did for like a little second and it seemed like it started to melt. So I'm not going to do that. I don't think heat is a good idea for it. Fingers crossed that the book thing works. Let me show you the length. These are, what is it, 18 inches. I'm 5'3". And they come to here on me. Here's the back of them. I like this length. I would also love longer, but longer didn't really flow with my hair. So I'm sure you can see. My hair is lighter, so I'm sure you can see that. But what I want to do next time I go get my hair cut is have them give me long layers so that maybe that'll blend a little bit better. But honestly, it's not that much shorter. I think if I style it correctly and straighten them, you know, together, it shouldn't be too weird, and maybe it'll just look like normal layers. I don't know. But anyways, let me show you the comparison from my braid before to a braid now. Here's this braid. She's a bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? She's a bit bigger. So it's heavy, but not like a bad heavy. It blends really well. It all feels like my hair enough. And the color is darker, but I think in a good way. I think it blends quite nicely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back either tomorrow or another time, maybe in a few days or something, once I figure out about the weird crimped weft problem, if that is going to be a problem. So I will fill you in now. Okay, so I'm going to share what my final thoughts about these hair extensions. I ended up sending them back. And I'll explain why. This is the biggest problem about them. As I showed you before, how the wefts are wider than the clip, especially with the one clip ones. They were so wide. I think wider than other ones, but I guess maybe the way they were packaged and the way they sat for so long, it put a big like crink in it. I don't know if that's the right word. It would not lay flat. There was one I think that kind of poked in, but it made kind of a bubble, and another one that actually poked out, so they would just be poking out of my hair. And the other ones did that too. It just wasn't quite as drastic because it didn't have as much left over to do that with. But the single clip ones were terrible. I did actually, I tried multiple things to try to get that dent out of those, and nothing worked. And I don't know if anything would work. You're not supposed to get them wet. You are not supposed to get them hot. Experience talking. And I tried for a long time with them between like heavy books to try to flatten it out, and that did absolutely nothing. The one thing that I think would work to get them to lay flat would be to straight up cut the ends off. Not the ends of the hair, the ends of the weft that are way too long, which that would definitely work. However, one problem with that is that you're losing hair, which you paid for 100 grams of hair, and you're going to be losing some that way. However, if that's the only problem you have with these, you can do that, because the seamless part was definitely better than having the non-seamless wefts, which if you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here. So my personal reason for not going ahead and doing that and cutting off the edges was because I came to the conclusion that I'm going to be doing something new with my hair, which I'm not going to disclose yet, but I'm changing it up. And there will be a hair transformation video about it. And I'm super excited, but also super duper nervous. So I would recommend getting them. Just know you might have to lose some of the hair thickness that you paid for. So that's totally your call if you like them or not. If you haven't seen my very first video talking about Amazon hair extensions, click this link right here and go watch it, because you might like those better. If you enjoy affordable reviews on hair products, affordable trendy fashion, other hair styling stuff, and just overall reviews on different products that are affordable, then subscribe, because that's what I do. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.